What you know about Cardano is a lie. The TVL, or total value locked metric, is wildly inaccurate. In reality, Cardano is in a much more healthy place than it seems at first glance. Today, we break down these falsehoods and explain why Cardano is my favorite crypto for the next bull run. Before we get into the lies, why is total value locked an important metric for a coin? And honestly, what the heck is it anyways? Well, TVL measures the value of the assets that are locked in a blockchain, usually through a DeFi protocol. Why is TVL important? It's important because it measures two main aspects of a coin: adoption and liquidity. Adoption is important for a coin because it shows that there's actually a market for that coin and potentially a strong community. A strong community in the bear market usually leads to strong demand in the bull market, and that demand grows the more people talk about it. Oftentimes, adoption is just spurred by previous adoption. You know what? Everyone else bought the coin, I guess I will too. Then there's liquidity. Liquidity is important because it makes it easy to buy and sell the coin and to use it in the DeFi applications. This also reduces price impact, which increases institutional interest. BlackRock is not going to open a fund for a coin where if a whale dumps $1 million worth of the token, the price drops 90%. So high liquidity means low price impact. The higher the TVL, typically, the higher the liquidity. Now to the lies and FUD surrounding Cardano. The TVL numbers you are seeing are not accurate. Why? The reason is liquid staking. But what is it, and why would that fudge up the numbers? Liquid staking allows users to stake their assets without locking them up or losing custody. You're staking, but your supply of tokens is still liquid. This means you're staking while still being able to trade your assets or use them in DeFi applications. With Cardano, what I hold in my Nami wallet is currently staking, and every 5 days, or 1 epoch, I get a little Cardano reward and I could spend the ADA how I please. Spoiler alert, I'm not selling anytime soon. But Cardano's liquid staking differs from other blockchains like Ethereum, especially in how it's measured. The main difference: Ethereum TVL does include liquid staking, whereas Cardano does not. This leads to a huge distortion in the actual numbers. Here on DeFi Llama, you can see that Ethereum has $22 billion in TVL, but is much of that liquid staking? The answer is yes. The #1 protocol for staking on Ethereum is Lido, which has 16 of the 22 billion locked up in a liquid staking protocol. So the majority of Ethereum staking is liquid, and the numbers reflect that. But what about Cardano? Cardano TVL comes in at a very weak 200 million TVL. That is less than 1% of Ethereum's $22 billion TVL. Pathetic numbers given Cardano's market cap, and going by that metric, Cardano looks dead. Maybe it is a ghost chain. Wrong. Liquid staking is hiding the true story. Cardano TVL at 200 million is not counting the majority of staked or delegated tokens. Cardano has stake pool operators, or SPOs, that stake Cardano and help Cardano's consensus and earn rewards. Regular Joes like me, who don't want to run special software with a dedicated server, can simply delegate to one of these SPOs. All you do is click delegate if you have the Nami wallet to delegate to Berrypool, or go to pool.pm to discover other SPOs. But what's important here is that when you delegate this way, this is not counted as TVL. So now that leaves us with the question, how much ADA is staked this way? The numbers are gonna blow you away. There's currently close to 35 billion ADA tokens released. Of the 35 billion, 23 billion of that is staked. That's roughly 2/3 of the ecosystem. But what is that in dollars? Now remember, DeFi Llamas and other platforms have Cardano at 200 million TVL. Well, the real number is over $7 billion in TVL. That's 35 times larger than the original number. That would put Cardano in close contention with second place, right next to Tron and under Ethereum. So when you see the actual numbers compared to what you're told about Cardano, you can't help but feel a little bullish. Last cycle, Cardano did 150x, going from 2 cents to over $3. And while I don't think 150x is possible this cycle, I do think a 20x is very much a possibility. A 20x from these levels would give us a $6 ADA, which is only a 2x from the previous all-time high. Sure, there's a few more tokens out compared to 2 years ago, but not enough to stop the pump when everyone feels that Cardano FOMO. And trust me, the FOMO will be real. Now, Cardano does have some hurdles on attracting developers, and the VCs can't get rich off the Cardano presale, but that's offset by the strength of the tech, plus the strength of the community, and most importantly, the strength of its decentralization. Cardano is my top altcoin, and I hope this video dispels some of the FUD you may have heard. I'm DZ for Discover Crypto, and I'll see you at the top.